What is going on, guys? We have another update in Warpath heading our way. Update 12.5 will arrive in the near future, and it is loaded with stuff. We're going to be unpacking it all right here in this video. So make sure you guys stick around for the entire video so you don't miss any of the information. Welcome back, guys. I hope everybody is doing well. The 12.5 update here in Warpath is packed with information and content, and we're going to be getting into it all right here in this video. We've got brand new officers, brand new Theater of Conquest map, brand new in-game events heading our way. There's a lot to unpack, so again, make sure you stick around to get all of that information. As I'm sure you guys have probably already figured out, especially if you've been watching my content for any length of time, I am currently on the test server, which gives me early access to updates. That way I'm able to make content and get it to you guys in a timely manner. So everything you're seeing is in a test environment. This is not my real account, and this is not on a live server. The first thing we're going to be covering is the brand new Theater of Conquest map, Iceland, that is going to be heading our way. We're going to jump in, we're going to take a look at the map, see the layout, see what all it might involve. I'm going to be looking down at my phone a little bit that's got the notes that I'm going to be reading off to you guys as we go through this video. So if you see me looking down, that's all I'm doing it for. All right, guys, we are now in the Iceland Theater of Conquest map. We're going to do a trip around the map. I'm going to pan through and show you guys everything. But to start, let's talk about the notes here and the 12.5 update. So, new Theater of Conquest, Iceland, map features. The new Iceland Conquest takes place across a group of islands. You will need to lead both ground and naval force troops in combat, or in coordinated attacks, I apologize. Number 2, central building. The main objective of the Iceland Conquest is located in the central island. Both ground and naval forces are essential to secure victory. So right away we can see our central building is going to be this Raven Research Facility. We will kind of zoom in on that and see what that looks like here towards the end, but to kind of give you guys a quick look at the map, it looks like the safe zones here are going to be quite a bit smaller, and you're able to access around everybody's safe zone, which is going to be probably pretty nice. This is giving me, obviously haven't played it at all yet, but this is giving me a GNC vibes right now. That's kind of my first thought or impression. I don't know. We'll see if it plays the same, if it plays different. But that's kind of a quick run on the outermost perimeter of the map. This is going to be this is going to be kind of the first layer, if you will. Inward, this is zone 2. So nothing just like too crazy. It does look like to get into zone 3, we are absolutely going to have to win on the water. So there's going to be that. You're going to have to get through these ocean forts to get into zone 3. So that's going to be very, very important to have a solid Navy setup as an alliance to be able to be competitive here on this map. And then zooming in here, let me zoom out just a little bit. This is going to be what the Raven Research Facility looks like, at least here on the test server. So that is Iceland in a nutshell. All right, moving on. Now we're going to be talking about how Air Force is going to start being integrated with Navy and how Air Force troops are going to start being able to engage in combat with naval units. Number 1, Air-Navy battle will be available in the new Theater of Conquest. Balance changes have been made to naval units. Buffs and debuffs will apply to air-naval battles. Number 2, you can view all air-naval combat balance adjustments in the restrictions section in the Theater of Conquest main interface. Number 3, added a new aircraft carrier unit feature, protective plating. Carrier-based aircraft take reduced damage from fighter planes and are immune to fighter planes' intercept damage. Added a new submarine unit feature, silent running. Submarines can move while submerged. They will be exposed when attacking or entering enemy anti-submarine detection range. Submarines will become invisible again after escaping enemy detection and remaining out of combat for 10 seconds. They cannot be attacked by bombers. And then last but not least, adjusted the damage dealt by anti-aircraft destroyers to airplanes for better balance. So that is going to be a overview of what changes are going to be made in regard to the air and navy cohesion in combat. Next up is going to be the second Battlefest event. If you played the game for, a year or more, you've been a part of this event in the past, but this is going to be year 2 with the Battlefest event. Now, within this, there are going to be a lot of things that are familiar for those of you that have played the game for any length of time. But starting off, number 1, All Champ. The annual Battlefest All Champ ballot is here. Secure your spot on the candidate list for a chance to win this year's All Champ ballot. Participate in this event to earn permanent skin. So if we go over here to the store, I will show you the skin really quickly and the buffs associated with it. So we've got a base skin, and it's going to be a tank and helicopter firepower of 3%, a buff of 3%, and then collection speed buff of 3%. So let's see if we can preview this really quickly. So that is going to be what it looks like if you do unlock it. Number 2, Battlefest sign-in. Log in during the event to receive rewards and get an exclusive skin after signing in for 7 days. Plus, you can claim 200 museum coupons on day 14. So make sure you're logging in and getting those free items and rewards. Number 3, Battlefest Battle Pass. Contribute event tokens during the event to level up your Battle Pass and claim abundant rewards. So nothing new here. I will scroll through this very quickly just to give you guys a quick preview on how many levels there's going to be and the rewards associated with them. And then there's some other points here that most of us are pretty familiar with. There's Glorious Bounty, Gunning for the Top event, Champion's Ascent, Fortune's Toss, Fortune's Scratch, Bingo, the Legendary Showroom. Those are all pretty standard normal things in the game, so I'm not going to obviously go through those. But the Legendary Showroom is, of course, going to bring a new Classic base skin, a new Epic base skin, and some new cosmetic items along with it. Number 11, Steel Rose Special. Purchase the gift to receive the new officer, Mulan. We actually have a handful of officers coming in the 12.5 update here in Warpath. I'm going to be covering those. That also includes Mulan in a separate video, so definitely make sure you are on the lookout for that. And then moving on down the list is some still, pretty known things. We've got the auction house again. You're going to be able to place a bid on items you want if you want to. It's of course not required. We're going to have a victory scratch, which is like just a scratch off ticket that you can get, a lottery ticket or whatever. Anyway, we've got the Alliance Quiz, the Cake Buster, Voucher Store, Battlefest Gifts, and Fortune's Favor. All pretty standard stuff in Warpath that we have experienced in the past. All right, moving on to Warbound Conquest. We've got Warbound Conquest Army League Oracle. Oracle events will be available during both the competition and knockout phase of the league. Competition Oracle betting period starting from week 1 of the competition phase. You can place bets on which team will advance to the knockout phase. Betting is open from Monday to Friday for a total of 6 weeks, and no betting is allowed on weekends. The next section is how to bet. Choose 16 of the 128 teams that you think will advance to the knockout phase. Each bet costs competition vouchers. You can place bets in each division separately with up to 100 bets per division. And then it talks about betting rewards. All competition vouchers you bet will be returned at the end of the competition Oracle event. You'll also earn bonus vouchers based on how early you bet and how many correct teams you predict. Bonus vouchers are calculated and distributed after the competition phase ends. And then next up, we've got missions and voucher earnings. Complete daily and weekly missions during the competition Oracle event to earn more competition vouchers for betting. We're also going to have a competition voucher store, and it says you can use your competition vouchers to purchase items from the store. The store will remain open for 1 extra week after the competition phase ends. So keep that in mind. You're going to be able to collect these vouchers, and then 1 week after, it's going to remain open so you can use your collected vouchers and then purchase whatever items you want with them. So don't feel like you have to spend them as you go. or you're going to lose them. You do have a 1 week window after this all ends to spend them. Section number 2 is talking about the Knockout Oracle betting period. Betting period starts in 1 week of the knockout phase, is open every Monday to Friday for up to 6 weeks. Betting is closed on the weekends. During the knockout phase, you can bet on any match by choosing the team you think will win. Each bet costs knockout vouchers, and there's no limit to how many vouchers you can use per bet. You can also raise your bet on a team you've already bet on. Bets can be placed in each division separately, with up to 100 bets allowed per division. Betting rewards starting on Monday of week 2. Rewards will be tallied weekly based on the previous week's betting results. If a team you bet on is eliminated, the vouchers used for that bet will be returned. If the team advances, you will receive double the number of vouchers used. Missions and vouchers earnings: complete daily and weekly missions during the Knockout Oracle event to earn more knockout vouchers for betting. And then we've got a knockout voucher store. You can use your knockout vouchers to purchase items from the store. The store will remain open until the end of the current league session. And then number 3, we have got Champion Oracle, starting with the betting period. Champion betting also starts in 1 week of the knockout phase and is open every Monday to Friday for up to 4 weeks. Betting is closed on weekends. How to bet? During the knockout phase, choosing the team you believe will become the final champion. You can place bets on multiple teams and increase the number of vouchers on teams you've already bet on. Bets can be placed in each division separately, with up to 100 bets allowed per division. Betting rewards starting from Monday of week 2. Rewards will be tallied weekly. If a team you bet on is eliminated, the vouchers used for that bet will be returned. If the team advances, your bet will remain active until the final champion is determined. The earlier you place a correct bet, the greater the final reward. And then our last section here pertaining to Warbound Conquest is going to be Score Oracle. Betting period betting starts in week 4 of the knockout phase and is open for 1 week from Monday to Friday. Betting is closed on Saturday and Sunday. How to bet? During the Score Oracle event, there will be 4 possible final scores to bet on. You can bet on any score you believe will be the final result, and you're free to bet on more than one score. You can also raise your bet on the scores you've already bet on. Score bets can be placed in each division separately, with up to 100 bets allowed per division. Betting rewards: score results will be tallied during the announcement phase. If you predict the correct score, you'll earn 4 times the vouchers you bet. If your prediction is incorrect, your vouchers will be returned in full. So this is a fun event that is going to give you a chance to earn vouchers, which is obviously going to give you the ability to buy more items in the store, but it's kind of a safety net because you're not really losing anything if you place the incorrect bet. We have got some changes coming to Operation Spycatcher. 120 days after the server opens, Operation Spycatcher Onslaught mode will be available. Enter the Raven Rally Point and destroy the Raven Bastion. Number 1, which is regular mode, clear level 50 of Raven Spy Secret Bunker at any difficulty to unlock the Sweep All function of that difficulty on the next event. Use the Sweep All function to spend 1 through 50 levels worth of energy and instantly earn all the corresponding clearance rewards. Okay, interesting. So maybe it's going to let us speed run the Spycatcher event instead of still having to manually do it. So that would be a super, if I'm understanding that right, that's going to be an incredible addition to the game. So we're not having to spend a bunch of time doing this Operation Spycatcher thing. That's going to be awesome. Number 2 is Onslaught mode. After your server has been online for 120 days, you can choose between regular mode and Onslaught mode. You can start the challenge at any time during the event period. You'll have 5 challenge attempts per event session. The challenges do not consume energy. To start a challenge, first configure your ground and air force troops. Naval are not supported yet. In Onslaught mode, restrictions on unit stars or walls do not apply, unlike in Conquest battlefields. Next, adjust your equipped tactics. Note that tactics affecting bases, officer damage, applying tactical damage immunity, or damage to enemy Air Force troops will not work in Onslaught mode. Then select from the following buff items Usable in onslaught mode, troop firepower boost, troop HP boost, maximum potential, urgent march, air patrol, and assault training. The goal of the challenge is to deal as much damage as possible to the Raven Bastion while avoiding its attacks. Your troops will be maxed when you enter the challenge. During the challenge, you cannot train troops, swap units, or change officers. When the current Raven Bastion HP reaches 0, it will automatically upgrade to the next level. Each challenge lasts for 60 seconds. If all of your troops are eliminated before time runs out, the challenge ends immediately. Onslaught mode rewards: the first time you defeat each level of the Raven Bastion, and for every 5 levels you clear, you'll receive rewards via mail. You'll be ranked on a leaderboard according to the highest damage you deal in a singles challenge. Ranking rewards will be issued after the event. We've got 2 additional new officers heading our way in addition to the one that I mentioned earlier in this video. The first one is going to be Rogue Edge, which is an infantry officer. I'm going to have that separate video going specifically into depth on these officers, so be on the lookout for that. But you are going to be able to recruit him by upgrading any ground force unit to level 80 to actually unlock him, at least according to these patch notes. And then next up, we have got Dawn Anthem, a tank officer. You are able to unlock this officer by upgrading any ground force unit to level 80. That's what it's being said as of now, may be subject to change. And then to wrap it up here, we have got optimizations. Number 1, Operation Hegemon. A, optimize the resource collection feature. Idle troops will now be selected automatically for resource collection. B, optimize the match summary screen to dynamically adjust base skins to the appropriate size. Number 2, Operation Expertise, optimize the text description for rapid intervention. And B, improve the notification message shown when reserve camp supplies are insufficient for use or withdrawal. All right, guys, that is an overview of all of the key components coming our way in the 12.5 update in Warpath. As always, give me your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys as a community think and have to say. If you have stuck around and made it this far into the video, if you've got access to Discord but are not already into my community Discord server, the link to that is going to be in the description of the video below. Click on that link. It will take you right into my community Discord server. Whether you are a new player, a veteran player, or somewhere in between, it doesn't matter. Absolutely everybody is welcome. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch the video today, and we'll see you on the next one.